Alright, sorry for the bad lighting with the sun and if it shows my face all dark and stuff. I don't know if it'll right about there. Anyways, that's the scooter. I realized some people wanted to actually see it doing donuts. I didn't mean to clickbait anybody. I just never have the energy to do it. I figured right now it's sunny and whatnot, and I'd do a couple. I've been doing them and stuff. I just don't have the energy to set up the camera and whatnot at the same time, because it's just me and I have a janky camera mount. So I went out there a minute ago and I did a few donuts. Just a couple. Not even high speed, just slow, kind of taking it easy. There's kids everywhere and traffic, and I ain't somewhere where I can go crazy with it right now. So one of these days we'll have some footage of like off-road and doing whatever, because I used to take this one, or not this version, the same scooter, but like previous version that you can see some of the other videos on. I used to take it off-roading all the time, and so yeah, I'll make videos on some of that stuff eventually. I'll take the time. And this thing gets up on 2 wheels as well, but I've not found the balance point on this version yet, so I'm not gonna try and do that for a while. And especially since I don't have the swing arm, like the shocks attached. Basically the swing arm right now, there's no limiting strap. It could come all the way around if it wanted to, if I leaned it too far or whatever, I don't know. But yeah, so y'all wanted to see that, so I went out there and did it. I've already got it recorded, and I'm gonna tack it onto the end of this little bit here. And I'm still working on that turd. It's still got to get its fenders and still everything. Like, it'll never be done probably until I have the money to just buy something better, or never probably. It'll never be done. Let's just say that. It's always getting changed or modified or upgraded or something. So stick around if you want to see all the weird versions of that. Plus there's my RC car project that is pretty weird and neat. I broke the old control, the control, the PCB, the controller. I don't know. I'm tired right now. But yeah, so I've got the frame and everything built for the RC car, but I just got to order the new RC components for it. Or I've been debating if I want to put the Power Wheels RC components back in it the way I designed it, or if I want to get like actual hobbyist RC components like the controller and the chip and all that. But yeah, I have the like car built and the steering and all that and the motors. I just haven't added on to it yet. Like, you know how I think about making like a metal roll cage for it, a little tiny, making it neat. I haven't done all that yet because I don't know if I'm going back with, because I gotta make sure I leave room for either the old way of RCing it or a new way. And plus the batteries, I'm definitely changing out the batteries. Yeah, summertime, that one's just a fun project. I'm also going to be working on a Power Wheels mini Jeep thing for my neighbor's grandkid. That little blue one, that one's not going to be an adult toy at all. I'm just going to build it into like an overbuilt Power Wheels. It'll be like a go-kart essentially, but really slow, but really torquey and good for the kids. And I'll have to make sure I weigh down the front end, or try to keep as much weight in the front as I can, so because it's going to be torquey and rear wheel drive, and I don't want it to do a wheelie on the little kids. So I'm modifying and designing that to be like a beast of a Power Wheels, but still slow and manageable like Power Wheels are supposed to be. But so look out for that project. And then eventually, someday, I've got that purple sled, if I've ever shown it in a video, that I'm going to turn into a little boat. I'm going to either fiberglass or just resin and something else, plastic or foam or whatever, and add on to it and make like a little tiny speedboat body for it that's attached to it. Makes it add more to it basically, and just use that as the base to build up off of. I don't know if I'll put a motor on it or not, but I'll build it to where I can easily just tack on or put on a little trolling motor or something on the back. But I'll probably just have it as like a little leisure paddle boat, like just get an oar or two for it if I ever go up to the lake. Because I mean, if I like it enough, I might get the registration and all that for it. But I don't know. We'll see if it's worth it. But that's a project that's going to be around sometime or another. I've got a few projects, and I'm finally in a spot where I can dig into each of them a little at a time, just a tiny bit at a time. So, you know, I'm not good at all this YouTube stuff. I've been doing it since YouTube started, really, for like 10 years now or so, or maybe 9 or 8, I don't know, somewhere around there. I've always been shitty at it. I don't have the energy. Like, I'm not an entertainer. I just build things that people like, or make weird shit that's crappy and people like it. So, yeah. Let me know if you like it. Let me know if you hate it. If you think it could be improved, I'd love to hear. I'm trying to make things work better these days, but still broke. I only get $171 a month. If you can believe that, living where I'm living. That's all the actual income I've got to spend towards leisure, anything, or whatever I may need. So, slow going. Not just my energy and my body holding me back. It's, I don't have the money. That's why everything's built out of scavenged, used stuff. So, yep. Anyways, check out these donuts. Alright, y'all wanted a video of it doing donuts. Some people weren't satisfied with just my words, so sorry for the noise and whatnot. I'm gonna do a couple of donuts. I might have to stop for a minute because of traffic and whatnot, but I'll show you it does do a couple at least. Alright.
I can't hold it. It goes down his thing. It goes down to his, to his boob.
And that's pretty much it. It does donuts. I ain't gonna do no more because there's kids about. But, yep. That's it. Alright. That's all I'm gonna do because there's a bunch of kids everywhere and I don't want to get out of control with it. But like, subscribe, let me know what you think.